already.
Leave it in. Leave
it in. Yeah, we was riding out. This is Nerdz Fan Podcast. We're gonna go through a few subjects here and just talk about it. Let's see. First subject we got sub versus dub. Let's end this right now. Just get this over with.
Sub versus dub. I love this. All right, yo. If you need an American adaptation for your personal viewing pleasure, because that means you're not even watching, you're just listening. You can go walk into another room and not watch the show. You're just listening. At that point, you got an audiobook.
This is an American saying this. Do you
I'm
speak the other language?
I delve enough to know what I'm watching,
but you don't speak that language. But it's a problem for you to hear your own language in that context.
But you watch
but I listen to Spanish music, but I don't speak Spanish. You know the words to Despacio, but you don't speak Spanish. You know Pitbull songs, but you don't speak Spanish.
But do you only listen to Spanish music, or do you listen to American music too?
I do listen to American.
More English-speaking music?
It depends. My mood. It depends on my mood, bro. For real.
Okay, listen. When sub folk like to be like, sub is better.
Hold on. We're not going to say sub like
sub fans who are fans of subtitled shows, anime, whatever you want to call it. This is the problem I have with some of your arguments. Number one, it's just the emotional inflection. You don't know what they're saying. Take the subtitles off.
But that's not me.
That right there, he makes that inflection. You're like, tell me what he said. Well, how's it deeper?
I know what uno means. I heard that before.
I've heard the word senpai. You don't know what it means. And the dub argument doesn't make sense because you watch probably a million movies, TV shows. You don't go there and be like, hey, man, this sounds better in another language. No, you've never said that before in your life. Hold on. Hold on.
You're not here.
He said you're not here. You're not here now.
Somebody said they didn't want to be part of the podcast.
Yeah, we got a ghost in the room.
But now wants to be the podcast.
All I want to say is that's like telling them to learn Spanish by watching Telemundo. It don't work.
No, I agree.
Verde is green. I know that.
All I'm saying
not
is
true.
one
Motherfuckers
anime
learn
alone,
Spanish from Dora.
Dragon Ball Z. Subs, y'all really like hearing Goku's voice, bro?
That don't sound good.
Time out. Whoa.
You know it don't sound.
Whoa.
Hold on. We have proof.
So you're gonna use DBZ, which was probably the best,
one of the most
best subbed to Americans dubbed ever. Ever. Mind you.
He's the best sub. I was like, yo, that's the best sub?
Sub to dubbed ever. With the money that it had. Like, that changed the genre of what we thought anime was. It's been so Americanized that it made you. But
off the back of dubbing. Dragon Ball Z with no dub, anime does not get this big in the West. You're welcome.
Not true.
You're welcome.
Very true. Not true.
Pre Dragon Ball Z, full hype in America.
It was niche.
Yes,
anime was niche.
It wasn't niche in the black community community for the simple fact we just got off the Asian tip with Chinese.
Black nerds were niche, so of course anime was niche back then.
I don't think black nerds were niche. It's just like black hipsters. It was always hipsters. It just became pop culture.
Sir, a subculture within 30% of the population does not equate Western success.
Not true.
You don't watch foreign films.
So would you? Who doesn't watch foreign films?
Where's your big collection?
Netflix.
No.
Netflix is new, nigga.
I've never been one to hold a disc.
All you guys money heist on that.
Yo,
no, I don't.
Money Heist is legit.
Outside of anime, bro. All I see
on Netflix? No.
But Money Heist
Netflix
is legit.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying.
Hold on.
I watched a Russian show about a man called the Sniffer, my bro.
What was
that
the
language.
Asian Hunger Games?
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
That was actually fire.
Battle Royale was fire.
But hold on. We'll get off topic. Sub versus dub in the realm of anime, correct? What we're talking about?
Yes. Not Chinese, because if you do that version, you can't.
No, I understand.
That was our thing.
The problem with sub versus dub is this. Dub, we'll be like, we like dub. Sub is like, y'all think dub is somehow like the plague. Like, it's going to kill us, and it's just terrible. And the problem is, some of y'all, not all, love to use the old 4Kids dubs, which was specifically watered down for Saturday morning cartoon. You got to throw that out. All those anime were redubbed for a reason.
They got uncut versions.
Like the uncut redubbed versions are way better. So when you go back and listen to old, which one is it? Old One Piece, old Yu-Gi-Oh, heck, even old Voltron, where they had guys doing the high pitched versions of girls' voices. You're talking about the child-down, kid-friendly version for television. I'll give you right now any of the top 10 anime that are out right now. You tell me the dub is garbage, and I would be like, I'm gonna need to see some receipts for that.
I would make an argument.
Garbage. Not that you don't like it. Garbage.
Garbage. Baki the Grappler. Its adaptation now, with its dub version, is not the same as the sub version. Everything is different.
But in college, you didn't go to that DVD and switch it to sub when we were
And you watched it with us, yes.
And dub.
You could have switched it up.
You could have switched it.
But then we have subs at the bottom, though?
No.
No, we did.
No, this is because niggas was loud.
Oh, well. I still was fulfilled with the subs. So I
When
get
it was just me and
reference
you,
points at
when
the
he
top.
left, when it was just me and you in the room.
Oh, no, it changed out. Yeah, it was quiet then.
We just watched the dub.
But when we originally watched, it was like, you had like a hosting event every time you worked. Don't try to act like you was a cool guy on the school campus. He was hosting an event.
I didn't say anything.
I'm like this man up in your argument.
And then he lowered me.
Had to backhand comments. It works that way.
He ain't said a single word, man.
I'm just saying, we was brought together on the fact that there were subs, and then we moved into dubs. But we all came from subs.
No,
came
in the
from
West.
subs.
Not in the West, my good sir.
So you immediately started watching anime.
Toonami introduced me to anime.
Cartoon.
Transformers.
I wasn't
Cartoon.
introduced to anime by Toonami though.
Toonami is
Guyver. Most word. Saturday morning cartoons, Sci-Fi Channel, and Cartoon.
The original Dragon Ball.
These are
on
all
Fox
dub
Kids.
first. That's how they get to understand this. Without dub,
Roman
anime does not
Warriors.
expand in the West. We need dub. We don't necessarily need sub for it to expand in the West.
I think it would have expanded in the West regardless of dub and
Not
sub
to the same
because of
extent.
video games.
Not the same extent. Name
Why don't
me.
you just read manga and not even watch movies?
And if you want to read so much, read manga.
Who wants to read?
Oh, whoa, no, because that's a whole nother argument
What does your
of
fight
manga
scenes
versus
look like?
anime, which is better. What does your fight scenes look like?
What does your
Paint
fight
flips,
scenes look
fight
like?
scene over.
Look at that fist.
Bow! They hit. Collisions. Okay. Next chapter. Fight over. What? God, I wish was here for this. Because he's an avid for reading over videoing. And I'm like...
I will say this, time-wise, I get it. I can run through manga faster than
Oh,
watching.
yeah, if you want to watch
faster
One,
than
if you want to catch up on
I
One
get it.
Piece, read One Piece.
I get it. Makes sense. But my thing is, it's like, but by the same argument, do I want to watch? Do I want to watch read Die Hard, my G? I don't want to read Die Hard.
No,
I don't want to go.
Would you want to read Berserk or you want to watch that shit animated?
John McClane said, "Yippee-ki-yay!" Like
I will agree with Lee. Dub people will watch subs. So me, I'm a dub like through and through. But at the same time, I watch the
sub,
Demon
yes.
Slayer sub.
If I
'cause
can't
wanted
wait for it to
catch
come out.
You watched Hunter x Hunter that summer when I was like, bro, here's your anime playlist.
You're right.
You watched that sub and he was like, bruh. And then you went back to watch it dub and he was like, it didn't sound right.
But sub watchers won't go through and watch a dub the same. They'll be like, "Oh,
No, I will.
This is trash.
I will. Because I
this
love
is
the
the
culture.
homie.
Did you ever
This
hear?
is
Do I have a
What
preference
I
of the
mean.
culture? Yes, but I love the culture. But I have a preference.
Have
of
you
the
ever
culture.
heard Madara's dub voice?
Yes.
That's one of the best voices. Now I was legit scared of this man. I was like, oh my god. he was scary. I was like, he gonna kill all of y'all.
Yeah, great voice acting.
bro.
But then you get into this wash, rinse, repeat. Like you hear the same guy
Somebody
over
said, okay,
6 animes. And you're
Some of
like,
the
that's cool, but it's like I know.
be the same.
same chicks doing the dude's voices in
Y'all
subs.
missing
Yeah,
the
that
main
is
point of the whole thing.
What's that?
I agree with.
This man trying to sound important.
Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
listening?
I'm not
The
trying
mic
to
is
sound
yours.
important.
Let's listen. What you gotta say.
I'm saying I believe what Lee said. Excuse me. Dub did expand in the West world, but it led us to sub because in sub you get more of a deeper information on the story. Look, think about it like this: if you watch dub versus sub of Dragon Ball, you get more details in the story in the subtitle than you do in the dub because the translation is different.
These times, okay, I agree, PC. This does happen. The problem is some of it's cultural. For example, you watch Princess Mononoke. If you watch that movie,
Yes.
they call those giant animals gods. I believe the translation, they're actually not considered gods. It's like a different word, but we don't really have that word over here.
Exactly. So it gives you two
Sorry.
perspectives
But
of the same story.
I think that perspective is so minute that in the grand
It's
scheme
really
of
not
things,
though.
It depends on the show.
bro, it does.
I see both sides.
No, Okay, maybe it's just the animes that I've seen sub and dub.
But then I think what we're all missing at this point, this is what brings into PC, is some animes are made for Japan and viewers, and then they make it to the West, and then there's animes that are made for Western influence, and that's what you're getting.
So,
and this brought down to storytelling of how we keep saying there's all these storytellings. There's a wind blowing in here. Right?
you not even paying no attention. Continue, Tatum, because I got an argument.
So I think those genres, I think that should be broken down to why you like dubs and subs, because if you're reading culturally an anime for that cultural region, then it's different than you getting your DBZ. Because I don't really think they watch Dragon Ball like that over there in Japan versus how we.
Well, maybe not now. Maybe
A
not
lot of
now.
stuff is not popular.
Like,
they got
well, we
way
think
more-
like we like Zoids. They're like Zoids. We like Gundam. They're like Gundam. We still watch Gundam.
At one point, Mecha was like out of style.
Whoa! People will fight you for saying mechas are out.
It's a-
And,
You get body smacked on the same
mechas like that. That's just me.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Different topic. Gotta save that one. Yeah, we got.
I don't have to say that because I think I might be in the minority in this, but I'll defend my
Okay,
position.
can we settle this argument?
But
Yeah.
hold on, I have one thing.
Okay.
So my thing for sub versus dub is I'm gonna take My Hero Academia as my example because y'all two was ahead of me in the subs. So at one point I watched the subs and then went back and watched the dubs. I ain't lose nothing between watching the subs and the dubs.
That was an anime
that
for
was
Americans
one,
though.
I admit that was one anime.
American influence. It was
But
made for
I
Japan.
did not
But we
lose
had our
anything
influence. I'll give you
when
that.
I watched the subs to catch up to y'all. I normally watch the dubs because again I'm a
The movie
dub.
is literally
So the sub
United States of
wasn't
Smash.
better, but the
The
sub
sub-
doesn't make it.
The sub
But they're in
doesn't make
Japan
it
like
any
that.
better. The only thing about the sub is you get to see it 1 to 2 weeks early.
Now hold on. I will give you an example where I understand his point, and I've seen it myself. Once I saw it, I give y'all a little bit, but I'm still dub over sub. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When I watched One Piece, I watched it subbed at first because One Piece obviously dubbed super slow, right?
Man.
So the first time
I'm so far behind
hockey
on
was
One Piece,
introduced in the dub, I remember Shanks was walking onto the boat to talk to Whitebeard,
I don't even know
and
who
in the
it is.
dub they said something. What they say?
Yo,
What they say? God bless.
No.
Basically, they used a different.
Spoiler alert.
They used a
Thank
different. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
He doesn't.
I have no idea.
know.
He's trying to get
What I'm telling you was spoiling thing. It's just
Go
it's
ahead.
just one scene. Basically, in the sub and the dub, they used two different words. Like it was in the sub. I think they. Which one was it? One of them basically they said blah blah blah. Their hockey is too strong. The lower characters are too weak. In the other version, that was like his aura. They hid it, so they want to bring out the word hockey to later in the storyline. So depending on what you watch it, yes, you will get different storyline points. I've seen very subtle differences, but once again, if you're watching the overall story, whether I use aura, power, hockey, we watch enough anime to understand there's some invisible force they're using to be strong. Like it's not really that deep. So I get your point too, where I don't really miss anything. Now, if it's cultural, I do understand we're not just going to get the dub or sub or not. We're not going to get it. We don't live in that culture. It won't matter if it's sub or dub. They might say the blah 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 at the blah blah blah. We don't know any reference to that.
Rurouni Kenshin or Inuyasha, when they use folklore from there, it doesn't translate into the English.
Yeah.
So for that,
So
if
if
you
you're
have-
missing
if it's sub or dub, it doesn't
honestly, if you
translate.
want to argue, Naruto is the whole premise based on that. There was a lot of confusion between the dubbed and the sub version because the sub version is different in characters and storytelling than the dub.
No.
Yes.
No,
They
that's
changed-
another one that I had to catch up on.
They changed stuff to make it more presentable to Americans to understand. And
Hold on,
digest.
no, you're
Fair
going back to my
enough,
original
yeah.
argument. You're talking about the edited for kids like TV version. Go watch the uncut.
Yeah,
Come back to
there is uncut version.
There's
No, I know the uncut is different though. Like it's
That's the
different.
point. But all right, we got to move on. This got a new subject, but I just think it's weird for people to hate their own language. And
All I'm saying is why we gotta move on because we could just turn this one episode.
We got
into
other
5 different
topics.
episodes. So let's turn
Also, this is literally around the horn.
let's turn
Yeah,
each
it's a-
topic into one episode.
all right, next topic, guys. Can DC live action be better than Marvel?
Yes, start from scratch.
Yes.
Reboot the whole universe. Very
do
simple.
what they're doing now.
Doing what they're doing. You know what's going on right now, though, right?
Flashpoint, right?
How? Yeah, they're
It's
trying to
not
do Flashpoint, but they're also bringing out the Snyder cuts. But they're going to do
And they
HBO
brought-
Max. They're
And
going to
they
make
brought
that a
Henry
series,
Cavill back.
about 6 episodes.
That don't even
So
It's gonna be cut
It
up.
does.
yeah, they're using his footage the way he wanted to do. So
I
he's
will
using the
give you
footage
Henry
there,
Cavill is a
like the
badass
color
Superman.
tones and all the stuff you
Yes.
saw in the trailer that they
But-
took out. They're putting all that out. They're gonna go off his original script. They're not letting them bring. They're letting them bring back the actors for redoing their voice for the scenes, like they're doing the dub overs. But they're not letting them like reshoot whole. They're letting them clean up some stuff.
You'd be running the movie all over again.
But there's like 4 whole other hours of footage that they didn't use. That's why they're gonna make.
Well, that's like Suicide Squad. They said Suicide Squad had something like 2 hours
like
of
the Joker stuff. He could have had his own movie.
Has a whole story within that.
Which
That's the only thing they did to that movie up.
I do want to put on the docket a Joker talk because I do believe Joker is the best villain ever, and 2,
that's a trash.
We can talk about that later.
Whoa, that is a statement.
I know, and I will stand by it. I might be the minority, but I will stand my position on it.
Bro, why you gotta make me sound
But
type in Joker because I got some more.
I ain't even sound like that.
You join me on the sub versus dub.
Yeah,
How am I supposed to join you? You already
We on DC live action, please.
Okay, we on DC.
But we all know DC has no chance against Marvel, regardless.
No. They actually do, but the problem is they're being too prideful.
We have no idea.
Yo, don't get me wrong.
You're not here.
We have no idea
You're not here, guy.
what is going to happen.
We're not talking about no idea.
With
We're
the
talking about
second
what we know
phase.
now.
We kind of do. They're
it.
putting out all the stuff. They already hired people for the
We
next
have
We're
no
talking
idea
about
how
what we
good it
know
really
now.
is.
No,
They
we're not
hired
talking
the
about what
nigga
we
from
don't
Twilight
know.
to play their Batman
By that logic,
as
you
a
don't know what
swagger
Marvel's
version of
gonna
Bruce
do.
Yeah,
Wayne.
so they're trying
The
to get
nigga that glistened
I'm not gonna lie.
is their version of a swagger Batman.
So
But he's
time
done
out,
independent.
Time
so
out.
I don't really hold him to that.
Tell me he
Joker
would be
was
a
a Knight's
badass
Tale.
Batman Beyond Terry Crews.
Ooh, actually,
And he died for his
I said
part.
Terry Crews.
Wow.
Terry McGinnis. My bad.
Hey, he might be. Actually, I can see him as Terry McGinnis.
But tell me he would not be the perfect Terry McGinnis.
He's too old.
Yeah,
He is a little bit old, but he has that young face and with some makeup.
He do look.
They could make him
He
look
look
like
real
he
soft
was
ass.
Honestly, a Terry
17,
McGinnis needs to be
19.
like a kind of almost Armenian.
But they were talking about that was supposed to be
before.
before
No, he's
the
literally
Dark Knight
Bruce's
series.
clone.
That's what I was.
That's what they were going to go
You can't do it. He's
No,
Bruce's
but he
clone.
looks way different than Bruce.
He's also Bruce's clone. You can't make him a different ethnicity.
But-
He's a white clone.
They're already talking
He's
about.
not Armenian's white.
Yes. Yes. Go back and watch the cartoon. Remember the
I
cartoon?
need to go back and rewatch all of Batman Beyond.
Yes, you do.
That woman. What's that woman's name?
Yeah.
It was a
She
black
took-
lady
she
that
took
works
his-
for the U.S. government, and she's like,
she
"Oh,
took
you don't
his
know the
DNA
truth,
and
do
put it
you?"
into
The
a
chick
woman-
from Suicide Squad.
Yes, and put the DNA in the lady's stomach, and then the dude that raised him, it wasn't
He's
his dad.
Batman.
It wasn't his dad.
Yeah, he was like a carpenter or something crazy.
That wasn't his dad.
Yeah,
Was that a Jesus
spoiler alert?
complex?
But Terry McGinnis is Bruce Wayne's clone. Son.
Oh my God, that was a Jesus complex. He literally
He just got this.
It was. She artificially inseminated a woman, and some carpenter dude just like randomly raised his child to be the savior.
But you know, for what they're doing, and you know they got the HBO Max deal, so they're talking about doing Cyborg, treating him like what they did with the Hulk. He's going to be appearing.
Hey,
I don't like
Side
that.
note-
They made him in Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
Side note, HBO, can we get a Batman Beyond, please? That's all I want to know.
I would like that actually.
Can I get a live action Batman
And
Beyond?
plus, they kind of messed up their animated movies was the thing holding them down for the longest.
No, that was Sony. Sony has the market on animated. Spider-Man Into Universe, bro.
I'm talking about DC movies. They had the
DC's
best DC movies working on
Bruh,
animated.
that opened the world for everything animated movie that Marvel ever wants to do. Marvel just needs to go ahead and be like, Sony,
No,
this is you.
The potential's
You get
there.
the
The
animated.
potential's definitely
That's
there.
you.
But
Just
DC
go
right
ahead
now, I
and
can
do
pick probably any 5 random DC animated movies. Go, damn, this is good.
Yeah.
Damn, this is
Animated
good.
who?
DC's animated superhero movies. Have you watched them?
Yeah, have you
Yeah, I've
watched?
watched a couple of them.
Are you talking about the new? Westworld? They're starting to fade out these last couple.
What
But
are we talking
before,
about new versus old? I need to give me a
This is
rough
relatively
estimate.
young universe. It's relatively young, like 2000.
but
So
the
Young
last few
Justice-
movies they've been trying
Young
to do.
Justice is what I'm going to consider.
No, I'm talking about movies.
No, we're talking about
Particularly
movies, not
movies.
shows.
Aquaman, Wonder Woman.
Justice
Like
League
the whole
movies.
Batman
War
family,
movie, the
and all that
Flashpoint
Wonder
shit.
Woman, Killing
was fine.
Joke. Are you talking about like
Yeah.
Killing Jokes and stuff
Well,
like
that
that?
was a separate. But yeah, the whole
But
Wonder
they do
Woman
the
is
animated
my
movie series.
Second
Going back to
favorite
Batman
DC
Beyond?
movie.
I wish Marvel would do that so
That's
bad.
what they just talking about. Like
I wish they would do that so bad.
With this
Make a
one.
whole
I think
universe.
Wonder Woman is
put on
ahead of
one
Batman
plus.
Beyond.
A whole
Yeah.
Marvel animated universe.
I mean,
make it episodic.
Batman Begins.
Have
yeah.
different animators do it, and then have different studios release each season from different superheroes' point of view. You can keep it going each season without any breaks.
That's exactly what the comic books do, and that's exactly what they should do.
It'd be so simple, and they have the money and capital to do it. and it would
They
make people.
just tried to rush out. They were going to do individual movies. Now they're trying to do the Marvel thing to do it, but they were trying to be so set apart. Let's put out this Justice League first and be popular.
They basically they got too prideful.
You know where Justice League up for real?
The studio getting too
Involved. No, Batman is the one character that could be set apart and different from Marvel in that dark, gritty, like all-encompassing physical movie.
Because people
and they tried to adapt that with Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and those two characters don't fit that same Batman. That Batman, I don't even know how to.
Batman has a special mentality about his ideology versus
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, Superman.
And Batman always doesn't save people. A lot of people die. It's always him like, people are getting murdered. Let me try to figure this out and try to stop it. Batman always saves people. Wonder Woman always saves people.
You mean Superman, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, Superman.
Aquaman always saves
These people, yeah. I got the fish, guys. It's okay. The ocean's clean today, guys.
I'm glad it made it look better.
And like Green Lantern, it's like nobody
I
cares.
still hate Aquaman, man.
Is he though?
Yo, Jason Momoa's the shit, but I hate Aquaman.
The movie or the actual?
The character.
His character didn't get good until like they chopped off his hand. He was like a
cartoon.
Yeah. When they cut off his hand,
that Aquaman was hardcore.
He was killing folk off.
He was more like a Namor on the low. They didn't really try
They made him like
he was low key
Atlantis, everything.
Atlantis over everything. Atlantis on my mind. I kill you and your.
I mean, for the longest, he should go land breathers. He didn't even use niggas' names. He called them land breathers. Like, that was like the new nigga for me from them. Like, damn, what is how you feel? Like, you have land breathers. I have land breathers. Your daddy was born on land, my G. It's like this hospital at this time.
Yo, Aquaman was low-key racist and we let it go.
We let him
land breathers. You have land breathers. That's like if Drake was like, I hate niggas.
You mixed, bro. Chill out.
He was a kid, so I would have laid people like, I hate my people.
Hot takes.
Okay, but that.
Damn, the wind breathing hard.
Back to the main point.
We got a haunted house. Oh yeah. So, Ken, you think in the future they'll be better than Marvel movie live action?
Because they have all the property and they do have very deep.
Let's say in the
I don't think they have
in
the
the next
capital that
next
Marvel
10
has
years.
because they have Mickey Mouse backing them.
Oh, that's
Like I said, do what I want.
So next 10 years, what do you think? Next 10 years.
Hey,
Next 10 years,
y'all can imagine what
DC
the
will.
plot was.
The question is, will DC trump Marvel?
in 10 years.
Live action. All right.
Yes.
If the question is, will DC trump Marvel in 10 years, the answer is no. If the question is, can they?
Yes.
It's yes.
Can they
Anyone has
better
potential.
live action? Will they have better? Like 10 years. Next 10 years. That's pretty
DC
close.
has the potential, but I can't say from their track record
D-
that they will.
DC is
Marvel
they go
continue
hard.
on how they
And
go.
I'm gonna say Marvel continues. If Marvel continues
they
and
go
DC
hard.
continues, Marvel wins.
If he doesn't
If
train
DC
right
goes
and
to
doesn't
where
do this
they
whole
can
Z-Sword
go, they
shit,
could pass
he's
it.
good. And doesn't become Saiyaman, he's good.
Hold on. This is the scary part because your
We just need yes or no.
point is I understand.
No,
If Marvel doesn't do the next phase well, DC will win.
Okay.
Say it again.
So basically, what
Marvel
you're
doesn't do the
saying
next
is
phase
Marvel
right,
won phase
DC
one.
will win.
But if Marvel
1,
doesn't
2,
come
3,
out
4.
with
But
something,
Marvel's next
One,
phase
two,
isn't
three.
even set up
Phase
to
one.
be competitive.
And it's great, very great.
Yeah, like
either way, previous phase going into the next.
All right.
No, seriously. 'Cause
so
some-
Marvel's next phase isn't set up to beat DC right now. You're talking about Thor joining
Guardians of the
something-
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
and then like leaving
Is,
immediately.
are we really thinking that that's going to be able to compete
Better
with
than
a
Wonder Woman?
potential Wonder Woman
Yeah.
over a potential Flash movie with
A
his
Flash
movie? Thank you.
Well, you're jumping up too. We're just talking. The next one's gonna come out as Wonder Woman, and right now that's
Wonder
a
Wo-
cheetah
but
that's not
Wonder
dressed
Woman-
up.
Wonder
It's like
Woman's
one
coming out
of our
now.
bigger, stronger
Huh?
villains. She has
Wonder
better
Woman
villains.
is essentially done, I'm imagining.
It's been done for 3 years.
Yeah, thank you. Like Wonder Woman 1984, I think is what it is.
But it pushed it back, COVID. and
It's
all that.
done. Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I know.
but like Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy can't compete with that right now.
And Panthers pushed too far out.
Really?
Panthers like
The
20,
last Thor was probably the best Thor.
2022
But I will
into
agree with
2021.
you.
Whoa,
But Thor with
And then
Guardians of the Galaxy, you think it's gonna be better than Wonder Woman?
Depends on the storyline. Depends on the storyline.
Can we? Yo,
I don't have Wonder Woman on a pedestal right now.
You don't have Wonder Woman 84 on a pedestal?
No.
Because I do.
Thor Ragnarok is better than Wonder Woman's original
The first Wonder Woman was
the first Wonder Woman was better than the first Thor.
Hold on.
But how many years after the fact was that? And it was young Captain America basically.
Hold on, make that movie. I'm gonna make my 5 years later. Mine's supposed to be.
Thor Ragnarok.
It was Superman, Captain America, basically.
Main characters to make that movie.
That was in 6 months. Different conversation.
All I'm saying is 84 is going to be better than the next Thor Guardians of the
It had a
Galaxy.
better budget.
Okay, I'll take that bet.
You gonna take that bet?
I'll take that bet.
Gentleman's bet.
Gentleman's bet.
Gentleman's bet.
I'll say this depends on the villain.
Hulk.
If it's a strong villain, it's gonna be
Quit
hard.
talking to ghosts. All right.
Call me Ghost though.
All right, next
I was gonna
subject.
call him Tommy, but it's whatever.
Okay, next subject. Nightwing is the best Robin.
Yes.
You know
Or
what?
Dick Grayson, you might as well say.
Okay,
Dick
okay.
Grayson is the best Robin.
I'm the one that came up with this topic, and I'm kind of backtracking, but I'm gonna say yes, with Jason Todd a very close second.
Wait. The guy who became.
Red Hood.
Red Hood, the basic.
Wait. Are you talking about
What
okay,
Batman was like?
hold on,
He's
the
gonna be
overall
Batman.
character or him as Robin?
Robin. Just he's
Oh
the best
no! Wait! No, now
Did I
we
make
gotta
that-
read.
that's different.
You the one that
Yes.
said the best Robin.
Now, if it's him as
Nightwing, the
Robin-
best Robin.
Oh, best Robin. Oh, Tim Drake. Out of the blue,
Wait.
Robin as Robin.
as Robin.
As Robin.
He didn't try to challenge him. He was like, yo, this is my role. I'm going to do my job. You do you. We going to clean up Gotham. Let's go.
Can you be the best if you die?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
Yes!
can. That's what make legends.
Boom.
But everybody didn't care. I think they was hyped when he
Actually,
died
he
because
might
they
have a
voted
point.
to kill him.
If you're.
But if you're Robin, you're supposed to do your job, stay in your lane, don't question me, let me do my shit. Together we gonna clean up Gotham. Let's go.
That's toxic. That's toxic.
That doesn't
as fuck.
actually.
I mean, it's toxic that this man is a 42-year-old or 35-year-old man taking young children
Or-
and turning them into weapons.
Right,
But no one wants to talk about that.
No, that's a different discussion. Completely different discussion.
But Batman respected Dick more because he challenged him to talk back like that.
And it helped Batman grows a character.
And that's why he brought him back in the fold
Helped
later.
Batman grows a character.
And let him take over as Batman later.
He brought him back into the fold because Dick Grayson is Nightwing, and Nightwing.
Because he went out and nobody else really
And
went
then
out
he-
there.
he-
He said, I'm not going to die. That was it. He just made a sense that I'm not going to be the one that's going to die like everyone else.
Who? Dick Grayson's son?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that was his stance. It's like, I see what happened to all these other Robins.
Jason Todd.
I don't
Dick
want-
Grayson was the
Jason
first.
Todd, no, but Jason Todd.
Dick Grayson was the.
Wait, no,
Jason Todd.
Dick Grayson
He
was the
became the
first
villain.
Robin.
How far
Well,
are we
he
going back?
became Red Hood.
Wait,
That's the storyline.
Tim Drake
Tim Drake didn't die.
We're
bro.
talking about original canon. Dick Grayson was the first Robin. Nah, Batman was the first Robin.
Tim Drake didn't die. Became the Teen
Tim
Titans
Drake
later.
didn't die. That was Jason Todd.
Oh,
that
Jason
died.
Todd.
Tim
my
Drake became
bad.
the Teen Titans later.
And that's why I said Jason Todd is the second, but I was thinking overall character development. It was Nightwing.
Who became Red Hood?
Red Hood is Jason Todd.
Jason Todd became.
I mean, no, Red Robin. I mean, who became Red Robin? The
Yo,
one that
man.
has the hood and the staff, and
I
Batman
backed
that was
out.
like, I'm gonna take. He's the
Red
one that's gonna
Robin.
be the better detective because he wants to be a better detective.
Oh.
So there was
this
a
is why
part
we have
during my
laptops.
grad school where I backed out of comics. So
All right,
Red
so
Robin, I don't.
we gotta
think
take a
I
Google
know.
break because
Yeah.
this is sad. as
Sponsored by.
Right? Our Google
Microphones.
break sponsored
But
by.
who's the one that got with
Black
Oracle
Fox.
later that actually married Dick Grayson's old work?
That's true.
Dick Grayson's old work.
That's why he's the best. Yo, my third nigga, not even my second. Because remember, he smashed her as she was supposed to be engaged to this dude, I believe.
He
To
did.
get back with, he was like, and Sapphire was like, yeah, you know, I'll let him do whatever he wants. You know, that was just to get that out of the system, but you know, we getting together. Let me see. Let me get list of Robins. This is sad.
It really is.
Tim Drake, I believe, is
Did y'all heard the list?
Tim
there?
Drake, it's
I mean,
Dick
the ghost
Grayson, Tim Drake, Jason Todd. And
okay.
then,
Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie,
No.
whatever, Damon Wayne, Bruce. Tim Drake is the one who became
Hey.
Red Robin, I think.
That man over there slumped, bro.
This nigga dead on the podcast. We have a dead body.
Why
one
you
down.
just gonna leave us hanging? We out here struggling for content. You gonna leave us hanging, bro?
Struggling for content.
Yeah.
Struggling for
At
content.
least 3 different
Tim
content.
Drake.
It's Chris O'Donnell, y'all.
Why are you talking about actual actors like live humans?
Stop
We don't care
interrupting
about
us.
live humans, bro.
Before we
We
get
care
the
about
here.
comics.
But yeah, he's the
Oh,
one that
was
came Red
Robin
Robin
what?
with Hood. He's the one that stayed Robin and became Red Robin.
He was Red. Yeah, Red Robin is a new one to me. Again,
But that's later. But Batman, it was like he's gonna be the best Batman later on because he's like the smart. He cares about being a detective, and he broke it all down. He was like,
that was Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson was one that also worked for.
he didn't care. He was like, this is the game to help you over.
He ended up working for the government agency as a detective, though. What was the?
But he didn't
Yeah,
care.
he was actually their personal
Thank
Batman.
you. Like, yeah.
This is out of Batman's mouth, my G.
I can't.
What
argue.
universe?
Yeah. So what do you talk?
Yeah, I can't argue
Oh,
that.
no,
'Cause
Because he's more intuitive and stuff, and he's like really smart. He's one of the ones that figured out who like Bruce Wayne was Batman. He was like he put who has money, resources, and came to the mansion. It was like, hey, you Batman?
hey,
And he was like,
you beating up.
you look like you want to be a child superhero, homie. Come on in.
Once again, terrible parenting. But 60
Yo.
hellish training.
Batman is a terrible hero.
But you
I
know,
want to throw this out there. Batman is trash.
But then again, he's not a hero. He never claimed
Dick
to be a
Grayson ran his own city, Bloodhaven, and became his own Batman over there.
hero. Yeah, he did. And
That's
Bruce Wayne-
trash.
And Bruce wouldn't cross territory either.
Right. And Bloodhaven.
Actually, technically, Batman was scared of Dick.
You came in the wrong front of that. Again, I stand by my statement.
Bloodhaven was under more control than Gotham, so is he the better?
I stand behind my statement.
Yeah,
and
Dick
Is
my
a better
defense.
a better Robin? Is a better
Yeah.
Robin?
The better Robin doesn't try to outdo Batman. The
He
better
did.
Robin
He was like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna be my own man.
He's like, I'm gonna go my own way.
But I'm gonna go my own way and I'm gonna outdo you.
And we know why he had to do that, because Batman was mad disrespectful.
She's all right.
Dick Grayson. Hold on. Dick Grayson.
But yeah, you
had
know
a
why
fist
Robin
clench
left.
on his city in his area that was so supreme that one, Batman didn't cross into his territory because there was no crime, and other criminals wouldn't mess with his side of the territory. They was afraid of him. Joker didn't even with him.
So he's
Dick
Daredevil.
Grayson. He only tortured Batman for a
He's
reason.
Daredevil.
So time out. Is that
Dick
yo?
Grayson's Daredevil.
That's bad disrespect.
Was that Robin's role? Was Robin's role to
No, that was Robin's role because that wasn't
Robin's role. That was Batman's.
Robin's role was
Protege's role.
Robin was always supposed to evolve into Batman. That was
No.
the whole purpose of him. Batman always recruiting these
Robin's role was distract them long enough.
You're using this.
That's somebody else's theory. You choose.
This is
That was Batman's intention. It's like, I need these kids.
Y'all not finna shit.
So I can
me
throw
like
these
that.
batarangs from the shadows.
So if Batman's whole
for my
objective,
Get out there!
if Batman's
Catch these
whole
bullets for me, son.
No, stop. If Batman's whole objective wasn't, I need somebody to take these bullets while I go clean up everything, why did this man go through 4 different
nigga's a
Robins?
villain.
And all of them was like 12.
Batman used to have the city as his personal bodyguards.
The first Dick Grayson.
Robin was, hey, I want them to shoot at you while I'm coming behind them and just give them the bows, bro. Bows after bows after bows, bro. No.
Dark.
Black and Robin.
I thought he was trying to save an
Green
orphan.
and yellow and red. Just, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Yo, I'm coming out of the night, just pitch black. Yeah, you get smacked, you get smacked, you get smacked. No.
Somebody's talking.
He didn't even like bring him in all the missions, my G, if he needed a decoy.
I haven't seen you in a while,
He brought him in the good majority of them, and some of the missions he didn't need a decoy. He was
After
just
he
like,
adopted him because, his parents died.
Poor
And
but he keeps saying him like it's one, bro. It was 4 of them.
One of them was his son. One of them was his son by accident.
one is that abusive
It
father.
wasn't really his son, though.
I mean,
like,
I don't think he chose.
Todd,
They
look,
trapped him.
Dad was like a fiend and he used to beat at him, had to save him, and he stole his rims. I mean, it's like, least you could do.
He said he stole his.
He stole the rims out the Batmobile. He's like, hey, my G, you're gonna have to work. You can't just be robbing me.
He's $1 million
I'm Batman and I beat niggas up for stealing gum. Nigga, I can't let you out my lips.
Hey, you over here trying to sell a dime bag catching fish, bro.
Right.
All right. So
And then the last one, he just, like I said, he figured out, he's like, hey, man, you got a lot of money, man. You bad, man.
he said, hey man, you got the money.
But that wasn't, but Robin would have probably still, Dick Grayson would probably still been robbing everything cool if he didn't disrespect him. If his chance.
So Dick Grayson wasn't the best Robin.
How is that?
No. Dick Grayson might have been a better character all around. He might have been a better hero. He might have had a better comic, but he wasn't the better Rob. Thank you. He wasn't the better sidekick.
He's the pinnacle of sidekick. When you think sidekicks, you think Robin, Dick Grayson.
No, when I think of Dick Grayson, I think of Nightwing first off, because Nightwing is the shit. But that's not the discussion we have here.
But first sidekicks, nobody goes
bad alien Breezy.
Nobody goes Superboy. Nobody goes Speedy. They go Robin, and of course you think Robin, you think Dick Grayson.
This man, bro.
All right. So anyway,
So you can't say
this is pretty much an impasse. Ain't nobody agreeing. Personally, I'm Dick Grayson, but that's just me.
that's too Dick Grayson.
I'm saying.
And you the one that said,
It was my complete argument. I'm just
and
saying.
you just destroyed your own thoughts on this.
Tim Drake is the best Robin, but I do like Nightwing more than I like anything that Tim Drake has ever done.
If the argument is best Robin, I get what he's saying.
Best
'Cause it's
Robin, that's
not-
my argument.
Like I kind of
Best
get it. Like he's not talking
Robin.
about everything. Because my thing is, we've all had stories we think are different, but this is like, dang, that has more chapters. That's so more. That's different.
Question.
But it's Robin.
If I say the name Dick Grayson, what do you think of?
Robin.
I think of Nightwing.
Only because
You say Dick Grayson, I think of Nightwing.
No, we're all done for the '90s animated cartoons. So
That's
like
true.
that, Dick Grayson was like.
Because
so,
you're thinking about like, what was he like, 12, 11 or something until college. He probably put in the longest tenure too as Robin.
Ooh, that might be the point.
That might.
Because remember, once his face
I'm gonna say,
became,
yeah.
he became leader of the Teen Titans later.
That's true.
So
But even as leader of the Teen Titans, he was still Robin. He was still.
he had the mantle of Robin,
He was still second fiddle.
But that's why I'm
and the outfit was still.
saying he was still Robin.
But Robin's
Up
outfit.
in, like I said, Kai, this
It's a weak
niggas
outfit.
got grown man muscles still
it's a
talking
weak
about
outfit,
yellow
especially when you
cape.
get. Yo, Nightwing has one of the.
He had John Cena biceps.
Right, yeah.
Sidekick. Sidekick. I'm 19.
He went from the panties to the long panties. So I gotta start wearing pants, player. I
He
can't be out here
had a
with the
predilection for
chainmail
young
drawers.
boys.
So kicking me right.
That man had billions of dollars of
All
predilection
right, before we
for
go to the
young
next topic.
boys.
Alright, so next-
Just pause for the next topic, so we can get Tatum back in here.
And we're live. All right, next topic. How do we feel about GameStop ending?
GameStop.
Pretty much
Cheated me
how
out of
I
my
feel.
butt for many a year. Just you to go in there and buy a game for $60, you trade it in, they give you 12. And then look at you like, we
They
got a
give you
special
12
going
if you
on. You
walk.
buy 2 used games, you get 1 free. Lee, you're looking at me like you got some statistics to say, like you just like, you're hanging on every word, but just hear me out. As a young man from the hood, I thought it was to go in and trade the game for another game, and then as I got older, I realized
It's the pawn shop of video games?
It's not equaling up. I'm dropping 60 and I'm
Lee
getting
has a
anywhere.
very, very, very specific argument.
Yeah.
But if you
I
don't
have
fall
more.
in that,
I have more than that, but go ahead. Continue.
Y'all are not gonna compartmentalize me.
I'm here for the rest of these. He's got one legitimate, specific argument, but I'm listening.
What really made me happy is when Xbox, when they first came out with the Xbox One, and they had the game disc with codes, which basically took away the middleman, which was GameStop. Because now you got to go through them to buy the codes to get reuse the game. Because once you own it, it can only be played on that system. But then they got rid of it. I don't know why.
That's actually
Terrible business.
That's a bad argument. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because the used game market meant even if, okay, let's say it's not a brand new game.
Yeah.
You're going to get it for cheaper than like every time. GameStop did have that. If you walked in there and said, "I want a used game that did not come out this week," you're getting it for less than Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, whatever. So that I mean, so you had that going for you. Second part is, okay, let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Their trading was not great. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Their trading wasn't great. This is the problem. You had bad trades in 2006. In 2019-20, you shouldn't still be trading if it was that bad. Like, you see it's bad. Just don't trade no more.
I don't even
But
mess with
my
GameStop.
argument to that is
buy
that's why they're
directly
going
from
out
the
of
store and
business
use the
because
cloud.
they still have
Yeah.
bad trades in 2019, and we've done got hit to it since 2006, 2007,
And there's new
2008.
kids who are just now starting to trade their It's new generations.
No, that I get because we all over here over a certain age. I'm speaking to us.
I think the decline for them really came is the fact that people can just download games from their home.
Nope, that's not the decline.
I don't think that's the only thing because I wasn't paying $60 per
people
game
are
for
still
old
loyal
games.
to need physical copies or trade and they do other stuff. So it was the business.
Copies anymore.
In my opinion, the decline came from all of these side websites that weren't eBay, and I can't think of any off the top of my head, that allowed you to trade used games from
GameFly
person
and all
to
that stuff,
person. GameFly is one of them. So, because you're going to sell a game to GameStop for $12, but I might pay you $20 for the game because GameStop is going to sell me that exact same game for $35. So if I give you $20 for it, I'm paying less than I would pay GameStop.
And you're getting more money.
You're getting more money than you would get from
Now, I do agree with
GameStop.
that. I do agree with that.
And it's why
I agree.
eBay, I really do wish I had some more off the top of my head, but eBay is the one that comes to my head right now. GameFly is another one.
My
But
thing is,
still.
it was the only, as far as mainstream, where you could go
Redbox.
anywhere. It was the only game-centric place you could go to that was
Redbox
for gamers.
wasn't
And so I was like,
played.
damn, that's
It was
I
just
missed
we all
that.
played the same game.
a place for gamers to go look at stuff, buy stuff, get little deals. Because, like, for example,
That's
Amazon is
true.
dope. Like, Amazon
That's
is
true.
dope. I know, right? Like, for example, Amazon is dope. It's not like a good Amazon deal. But it's not like when I can go grab that right now and play it right now.
Yeah.
But downloads, I understand. But then you're a slave to the download marketing sales.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
so it's kind of like if PlayStation itself doesn't want to do XYZ, then you're just not getting that deal. It's going to be $40 when the stores have it for $30 until they feel like changing it. So
No.
downloads are great. I'm not against them, but downloads also limit you, which is one of the reasons why. And much as I get PC gamers get on my nerves, them Steam sales be legit.
Slightly off subject though. You know what's fucking funny? Like the other day, I was trying to spend money. I didn't feel like going home. I was in my car and I went to like Best Buy and like 3 other stores. And I was looking. I was like, these options are trash. I don't know about the
GameStop
online.
keeps
GameStop-
older games,
Yeah, GameStop.
so you have
does
more
have
options.
More options.
That's one reason.
That's that's the
And
only
it's on
advantage that
hand.
GameStop
And it's
has,
on hand.
Yeah.
Like if I look up, for example, Dragon Age Inquisition came out in 2000, like 11, 12, something like that. I can go to a typical GameStop and probably find Dragon Age Inquisition. You know, it might not be expensive at any store, but every store's not going to have it. I'm going to have to order it or go to GameStop or a used local store.
But sometimes it'd be the same old collections. Like I've seen this here. If I ain't got it now, I don't want it.
Oh yeah, sometimes you're like, yeah, it's something good on this.
Yeah,
Like I'm good.
but,
Like I'm good.
you know, and it depends on your game. Some GameStops you off on the bill, you just get
They-
SOL.
Shout out to our homeboy Chandler, because when he worked at GameStop and the way they did things versus some of the people that, online, these dirty practices, it was like, the way he did, he said, we don't do anything like that. Sometimes, not everybody, we have this issue, and we do this as a people. Hey, I went to this one store for 10 years, and this one store is dirty. Literally, the store down the street does not do that. Sometimes the independent management ruins things.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not the whole company, it's this store.
But GameStop is the whole
I was
company.
gonna say GameStop. It does
Because their policy, they treat their employees trash.
Some of their
too.
policies are pretty duty water. Once again, I'm not defending them saying they're perfect. I just wish they weren't ending. I'd much rather them have better practices and stay in place and me have a game store to go to. If I had the choice, I'd rather have something than nothing.
But they didn't, so they got to.
They've changed. They made some little changes, but it's like it's not. It hasn't been enough, obviously.
They tried.
See, the reason I'm sad that GameStop is closing is the nostalgia, and I know we live in a society where we're based on nostalgia, but now you won't have launch nights
That was fun.
where you're standing in line talking to someone who has the same level of anticipation for the game as you,
That
versus
was fun.
now the now culture of I downloaded Duty, let's play Duty. Oh, I'm getting off. No, you waited in line for them 2-3 hours. You try to get off work to just get in the line just to get that going. So that's why I'm going to miss it. Is that basic principle of the gaming community actually physically seeing each other and
That-
changing names,
that was hella fun.
exchanging
That
game
just
tips.
gets
Oh, you're
a-
playing, bro? Exchange gamer tags with me. We'll play together.
That was hella
Now
fun.
it's like if you only have a circle of friends and y'all play the same games, that's as far as that's going to go for you.
Also, I have a nostalgia side point that is completely the exact opposite. I have nostalgia of trading in my PS2, which was completely on me, for like $18. It makes me mad, bro. Exactly, bro. And like now,
And they would flip it.
bro. In
and be charged
$20,
$100.
bro. Like, I have nostalgia for that, and I'm like, y'all got me, and they did get me. It was completely on me. I'm not saying that they ripped me off. Well,
They
I am
did.
saying they ripped me off.
They
No,
But-
they didn't rip you off. You literally went. It's like the monkey paw. You made your wish. You know that there's gonna come
That's
with this
very
incantation.
true.
But at least you get the wish and
No,
the monkey paw.
it's not that I'm saying it's good. I'm not saying that, but at some point I did it once. Now I will say this: they did have a pretty good policy years ago, where like, if let's say you got a game You loved it, but you beat it in 2 days.
Yeah.
You used to trade for a little more. It used to be like closer to a little bit over half. It's like, I'll take this. You give me 45 for a 60.
Yeah.
I'm not too mad at that.
Yeah,
but then it got
power
to be,
rewards.
but then it got to be like 30 for a 60
Man.
and 20 for, come on, bro. This came out a week ago.
Yeah.
And it got, with good reviews. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Here's something recent. I went there in California. My dad had a PS4 or 3. Where are we on? 4?
We had 4.
All right, 4.
Your dad had one?
Yeah, for the niece and nephews, they got older and they stopped going on. He's like, I'm playing. I bought it. Makes sense.
Okay.
So he got a Gran Turismo.
Okay, racing game.
Because that's all he's in the racing games. So I went. It was like, get him another controller, because that one was, kids mess up stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll get him a controller. I was like, I need a hard drive. So I'll go into GameStop, get this now, start ordering it, knock this out. Bought the controller. Had words ever, because that's how Sony does things now.
Yeah.
But got the hard drive and the warranty on it, 2 year.
Okay.
That's what they offer. Still got a rewards member because they got me years ago. Power up, whatever. I was like,
receive my mags.
I ain't got nothing from them.
Not
even talk about.
I got one like last week, but that's just me.
I don't want to kill paper in the trees anyway. I was like, whatever. I'm supposed to be it. Slide that in. Hard drive. I get an error. This is only 6 months after. I got 2 year coverage on this. I'm not worried.
Okay.
Hey guys. Procrastinate. It's 7 months at this point. Hey guys, this ain't been working. I tried to Google fix it myself. It's a hard drive, basically.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult.
I can reset this if I have to. What am I doing? Just give me another one. I don't give I don't feel like
I'll play the game again.
Yeah. I saved it somewhere else. Go in there. We don't see it. I was like, you guys can't pull up receipts in my card. It's all on there. It says, our shits only go back a few months. There's like, I see where you got the controller. I bought these on the same day, and I got a 2 years, so they should be. You can see that. You should see. You got the 2 year on it. I was like, nigga offered me some type of warranty, so that's what I paid for. It's on the receipt.
Let's not play these games.
But the awards only goes back so many purchases in so much time, so they couldn't pull it up.
With the warranty.
So I guess they can't pull up their warranties on that stuff either. So, So I'm on GameStop.
He's on GameStop.
See,
you just had this one bad experience.
No, I had lots of one bad
that kept but don't remember all the good ones.
Good ones? What good ones?
Yo, game changer.
What?
I
told you this opens. This was that one.
So you telling me like
that one doesn't.
Conversation for another.
Download the app and check your digital locker.
It doesn't pull up. We did all this in the store.
Oh damn. Okay, never mind.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't really care they're going down. They were great in the beginning and all that stuff, but
remember Funko Land?
Over time, thanks to trends.
That was like magical as a kid.
Remember when McDonald's used to have the playpen and you were a kid and it was great? Remember DZ?
My mom didn't let me into the ball pit because she said that was unhygienic. Because she said she said
apparently that was factual. Apparently,
them ball pits was nasty.
But Chuck E. Cheese, they used to throw us in there.
Like go in here because it's gonna cost some coins.
Yeah.
So what's the consensus on that? GameStop?
GameStop.
That's 2 F GameStops.
It's about 3. You going 4 for GameStop? So
it's 3-2.
I'm gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss it.
So it's 3-2 GameStop.
Yeah, but
like, and I think is I really do understand
hopefully
people's
we don't
issue.
no endorsement in the future.
Yeah, that's
she's not that I don't understand you. It's just I can't relate to you.
What?
So you cool with her cheating, huh?
Yo, so you ain't never made no bad trades with GameStop?
No, because
or you knew what you was getting into, so you said
I knew what I was getting into, so I hustled the system.
You just
I knew when they had the promotions up.
Yeah,
you trade in 4 games. I trade in 4 games that I got for like $1 out of the bin at a pawn shop. Go in and get a brand new game for the low. See, you had to trick GameStop into making them feel like they had the deal. Just like they make you feel every time you go there.
GameStop in their main office taking notes. Hey,
look, I ran off on the plug. I ran off on the plug.
Bro, we get
I don't have any I got over things besides like the hard
Nah,
drive.
bro,
I'm
it's not like
saying
you was in an abusive relationship with Ike Turner.
I just don't like companies when they do. I was like these policies and But after one bad trade, I was like, nah, this is new, my G. What are you? And I got it from y'all. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, like I should.
They got me for one bad trade.
Yeah, and I was just like,
that
never
one
again.
bad trade stuck with me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is
But see, I was
that
like
one
you.
bad trade. Maybe like it's what y'all get. Y'all
Yeah.
remember that? Y'all remember my single bad trade where y'all made like $12? Yeah, I remember that.
See, Tatum, I was on what you did. Like, for example, they have things like trading this game, 50% extra credit if you purchase this new game. Oh, I'm gonna get the new game anyway. Let me get the more trading credit for this.
Yep.
So while you traded for 12, I waited and got 22.
I don't feel like researching my way.
Oh, I did.
Right? When I'm trying to play games, I'm just trying to buy the game, sell whatever games I have to sell, buy my game and play my game. I'm not trying to do market research to be like, yeah, this is the exact moment I need.
But then why would you go to GameStop knowing that's how that...
That's don't trade.
But see, your logic is like, you know they shady and nigga. Don't with the drug dealer kids if you don't want to be out in these streets, get shot.
But the drug dealer was gonna help me get some Jordans.
Don't come out like you a preppy kid if you really not a preppy kid. Nigga. You lying to me, nigga.
I wasn't lying. Like, I didn't have bad experiences. Like I said, I hustled.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about GameStop.
Oh, you.
They're perpetrating a fraud, nigga. Nah, we're cool guys. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna need you to come up off that. All I got is $2 for you.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah,
yo.
that's like, hey,
yo, we
man.
cool, but I'm gonna need you to come
Like
up
when you're
off
buying this stuff, they try to put it's like, you know, if you buy new, you bring it back or something. You know, it's still a new game.
No, that's why. But see, once again, because
Then they trade it. It's like,
now.
now only used games will do.
$3.
Yeah.
But because they bread and butter's pre-owned, you bought pre-owned at 20, you could actually return them pre-owns. So I'm going to understand
True. That was another
People
one
say
on
that.
that system.
Yeah,
You get a pre-owned game, you could just turn it back in.
What was that game me and you beat that weekend? The little 2-player shooter?
Yeah,
game?
the Army of
Army of
Two.
2. We got Army of 2. I think I paid 30
Did y'all
for
play
it.
all three of those, by the way, offsuit?
We played 2.
Played 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah.
But we played. It was actually a really fun game. It controlled
Yeah.
like gear. Anyway, so we bought it. I took it back. I was like, hey man, this don't really work no more. I don't know what happened. I just get a refund, $30 full dollars back. And then I said, hey, just want you to know it do work though, but I'm trying to get my dollars back. So
After you got it.
it is what it is. So I just want you to know that.
So,
But that was like
so
the
essentially,
next
a
day, like,
GameStop is a auto dealership. Once you buy the brand new one and you take it off the lot, I'm sorry, sir, it's not the same book value.
That's true.
You can't get mad that you went home, popped the discount,
But here's
scratched the
difference.
bitch.
But here's the difference. This is why I understand why they're mad. My car's $10,000. Take it back. We're gonna give you $9,000. Respect. $60 to 18 will hurt your feelings.
See, that's
Because if I get that 9,000 back, I'm really I'm out of.
But that's also based on the game's popularity when it came out and versus when you're.
Nah, we talking about like Spider-Man or something, nigga. I just bought Spider-Man. It just came out. Yeah, you want this $12?
Well, yeah,
He's
because-
selling it for $65,
But
money.
but then the game company immediately dropped another edition right after they dropped the launch
Nah.
edition. It was like the new premium combo set with the first DLC for free. Well, GameStop don't want that. They got the new.
Nah, they don't. Spider-Man's still on shelf. They still busting his.
Spider-Man was. That was a really great game. That was a really good game.
But alright, it's 3-1.
This is why
We'll
I
miss you guys.
But I don't buy it. I take my time.
Alright, last.
Excerpt Tatum's farewell to GameStop.
Yeah, it's our last subject right here. So, is Smash Brothers to Nintendo as Halo is to Xbox?
No,
No.
not at all. Not at all. Hold on. To the same level of importance, I'm going to say no. Nintendo before Smash has these franchises, then Smash.
No, we're talking like as of now.
Xbox Halo.
right now. It's a
It's
game.
now. Like,
No,
is it
even
keeping
though-
it-
No, because when's the last Halo came out?
Ghost?
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
When's the last Halo?
Switch was a success year, like what, a year, 2
We're
years
not
before
talking about
Smash ever came
systems.
out.
We're talking about games.
It's Smash and Nintendo like Halo is Xbox. Xbox needs Halo. Nintendo doesn't need Smash.
No,
Xbox does not need Halo.
They did it first. The first 2 generations.
Xbox
At least
Xbox
needed
needed
Xbox in general.
up
yes, it
until
did.
this last system.
If
Yes,
Xbox
needed-
it was a
fuck
system
Halo,
seller.
We're not gonna make
Matter of
another
fact,
one.
You can say
Huh?
Xbox needed, Xbox, what was after that? 360 or
Better
1?
PS4.
360.
Xbox
You a lot.
360 needed
One.
Halo, and
The first
you can say
2
one.
was moved off from Halo franchises,
I mean,
bro.
you're really not for it, my bad.
I didn't even have the Halo until.
It doesn't
Xbox
matter.
Yeah,
We're
no,
talking
I
about
don't have
as a-
Smash.
as
That's
a
big
whole.
argument. I'm talking about sales.
Halo saved the first Xbox, and it kept the one.
And I have plenty of games. I'm playing
That
New
is
Zealand Blade.
Yeah, we're talking about.
But see,
That's true.
I get the point, but Microsoft was new to the franchise of video
Thank
games
you.
versus Nintendo.
That
who was
doesn't
already
fucking-
established
I agree with
with
you.
multiple
PlayStation
characters.
was new to
So,
the fucking
You
franchise.
literally are giving me a game with every. Hold on.
Came
Hold
out
on.
when Xbox One came
Hold
out.
on.
I'm just talking about when PlayStation first
Hold
came
on,
out.
first
They
came
didn't have that one savior.
That's a
We really
falsehood.
did. We really did.
Are you
What
sure
Tatum
about
just
that?
said is a false.
PS1?
They had Banjo Kazooie.
PS1 had
Banjo-Kazooie.
fucking titles.
Not Banjo. Crash
Crash
Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
Nah, and for the
what
older
was the
kids.
dragon one?
Oh, Spyro.
Spyro.
Y'all had hit titles.
Spyro,
in
Final
PS1.
Fantasy also came out.
Final Fantasy
It was
2.
7.
No, it was PS1 exclusive at
Was
first.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. it
But what
was.
I'm saying is those
And they
are
had
games-
Soul Calibur first.
Those
Y'all had the
games
fighting
drove
games.
the sales of PlayStation, and
But they
combined
didn't
with the
rely
fact
on
that-
one title.
no, that's-
Halo
Halo
saved.
saved Xbox.
Because y'all had racing, y'all had like RAV4 Rally.
But
and
once
shit like
again,
that.
here's
Crazy
what we're not
Taxi.
taking into effect.
PlayStation exclusive.
Here's what we're
Yeah.
not taking into
No,
effect when
argument
we're
was that there
bringing
was
this
so many PS1
conversation
exclusives.
to
It didn't need it. Xbox needed
Hold
it.
on, there's too many conversations. You're not in it. So,
He said, "You're
but go ahead and finish. Yeah, finish. with
Here's
this.
what we're forgetting. We're talking about Sony, PlayStation, a Japanese-based company with all this range of media that they already have.
No, it's Nintendo.
It's really Nintendo and
Nintendo,
Xbox.
No, I know it's Nintendo and Xbox, but you're taking Nintendo, who already has this established culture.
That's what I'm saying.
America's never had nothing. Now, if you're giving us the Sega Genesis, then we can talk about some
That was
shit.
Japanese, too.
But
That was
it's Japanese. I mean,
All
What he's
gaming
saying is
consoles are pretty
America
much,
doesn't
except
have
for
their own-
but
Xbox
what's the
is
first
the
one?
American
No, you don't get
console.
to. Sorry.
No, I
you
really
didn't want to do it.
I don't
But what
care.
I'm saying is this.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not
Microsoft,
that.
Microsoft with the gaming, they use a majority.
You're not
of
really. Your
Dreamcast
point doesn't really matter
creators.
because you didn't want to do this at all. So,
Well, you got to. You got to what you got to do.
so we
They
saying.
ended
That's
Sega.
So we're saying like
Smash.
Smash is, even though it's popular, it's not really Nintendo's not relying,
Nintendo's-
or you
no.
don't think of
Smash Brothers,
No, not even
Smash
close.
Brothers is essentially what PlayStation All-Stars tried to do. They just gave you all the characters that you already loved and put them in a game that you can
And the
play
thing is,
with.
those characters, individual
That's
games,
not
are
their
already out and
flagship.
popping.
Now, if you would have said, is Mario Kart to Nintendo what Halo is to... Hey, hold on. We're recording. If you say that to that equals, then yeah, that makes sense. But since Smash Bros. Is a combination, it doesn't have to be the flagship for Nintendo and keep it around. Because Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, Zelda.
People are nuts
Fire
over Animal
Emblem,
Crossing. It's
Fire
just the
Emblem.
Sims, but cartoonish even more with cheaties.
But you don't think that defines Nintendo.
Pokemon.
So what do you think?
Pokemon is a different level. You can't. There's no gaming system that you can say Pokemon to Nintendo.
There's no DS probably without
Yes, there
Pokemon.
is.
So
PlayStation Vita and all that with Persona doesn't touch a Nintendo product
And
as a
Persona
handheld.
5 had come
So
out
what
on
defines
Vita and PS3.
Nintendo?
Vita been
I mean,
saved.
what was
Yeah,
the
it would have
initial
saved
question?
it.
Just
The PS5.
Smash is the Nintendo,
Persona
like
5
pretty
was
much
platinum,
is
I think,
the.
like a month.
What's what you think of the brand?
The
than
original,
Nintendo,
not even Royal.
So my argument, if you take away Smash, and you take what was the other game?
Halo.
Halo.
You take away Smash, they don't make another Smash, they don't make another Halo. Both companies decrease at the exact same percentage. Percentage! No.
Also, when I
Not
think
even
Nintendo,
close.
I think
I'm gonna tell you why.
Mario.
I will release a Breath of the Wild sequel. I'll release an Animal Crossing sequel and a new Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Halo, Xbox better hope the next Gears is good.
No. But Halo now has Call of Duty. Halo now has Overwatch. Halo now has.
I would say Halo's the precursor to the games like Call of Duty and all those.
But thank you.
Without Halo,
Halo today.
Halo
loses
pivotal
Apex,
to the
Halo's
FPS.
value drops at the same
It's gonna be Xbox.
percentage.
I would say Rainbow was probably the precursor.
They
to
drop at
all
the same
those
percentage.
first-
No, that was
games
more of a
are
computer-based
multi-console.
console.
But
Yeah,
like
computer-based
modern
game.
first person, like how shooters are. I don't think
that
Halo
Microsoft
Counter-Strike
was
But
Stop
Halo
it.
brought
Call of
consoles.
Duty and
Halo-
Battlefield.
Halo brought FPS to console. I mean, yes, you already
One thing-
had like
I'm gonna tell you
James
why
Bond's,
it's not even
GoldenEye, and all
console.
those kind of
I would
games.
say
Classic
if
came
I
out
announced to the
on,
But it
public,
wasn't
PlayStation.
No more
competitive
Smash,
like
no
it
more
was
Halo.
when you started.
You're thinking about
next month
online
we
and
go.
stuff.
Here's our new
We're
title.
talking about
Online and
popular-
story.
Breath
It
of
was
the Wild,
probably the
and you
better
watch next
story
Gears.
mode.
Remember, Gears 5 got
People
got
make
reviews.
they make movies and shit out of this.
Neither
Like,
Nintendo's fine.
the Halo fandom was astronomical. Like,
And that's
as
what
an
I'm talking about for
American-made product.
Xbox.
Both
It's
companies
defining.
announced no Halo.
Yeah,
But
but
you're saying they have the same
to
value.
say that's what Smash Brothers
Right,
is.
but
to
two
say
different
that-
conversations too.
value
Yeah,
of
there
the-
is.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, that was my argument. Is they both have the same percentage of company revenue value. So if Halo drops, let's say Halo drops company 10%, then whatever.
Mario's worth more than
Yeah, Mario's worth
company
more than
10%.
Smash.
I'm saying Mario has more games, or Nintendo has more games that are going to make up the difference. So it's going to end up being a 10% decrease on either game. So they're both going to be the same.
No,
I don't
because
know.
the other one's
The
still
second thing
gonna
you said defeats it though.
support it.
How does it
Because our original thing that he mentioned was that Halo was an Xbox seller. Nintendo, when Switch came out, there wasn't a Smash conversation. There was no
They
Smash
defined
conversation.
it and it pretty much saved the system.
Is Halo the reason people are buying Xbox One?
No, Call of Duty is.
The argument says Xbox. Argument says Xbox, not Xbox One. As a company,
Just Xbox.
Halo is more important
Oh,
than
as
as
a
a company.
company.
Yeah, we're
than
talking
Smash
about
is
the
Nintendo.
Xbox.
No,
I do the same. I have all three
If we're
consoles.
talking about at the moment, no.
But that changes the
At the
game.
moment, I say no,
But see, now when you say it that way, it changes the game because
It really
Halo
does.
was
That's what the whole thing
created.
was, like,
Halo was
who's defining it?
created
Hold on, watch
by
that.
Microsoft for
No,
Microsoft.
no. That game was originally not an Xbox game. That game got pushed over to Xbox because the developers took too long. Was it for Dreamcast? And I bet you.
Yeah, but
that's why it got brought over. Because
Yeah, but whoever buys the
Xbox
rights,
pretty
you don't
much
say
bought
50
out
cents didn't buy
Dreamcast.
vitamin water. No, they
Sega.
bought the shares
No,
and bought
I'm saying,
vitamin
I'm
water.
saying just the premise is it was actually not made for Xbox.
It wasn't
got changed
made
after the
for,
fact.
but the
it still was
storyline
success,
and everything.
It was a good game.
That's what made
Set,
Xbox
it was
so
its
cold.
flagship.
Xbox
Smash was made for
360 so
Nintendo
cold.
though.
Yeah, but before Smash, Nintendo is selling millions of copies.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
don't
saying
know
the
nothing
argument
of
of like
Smash.
Halo was made for
Precursor to
Nintendo.
Smash.
It was made for Nintendo.
The thing about Smash is
It
because
doesn't define Nintendo.
But Smash is built on other IPs, so these other IPs were already multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
Then we get Smash.
Yeah.
Xbox is Halo
Yeah.
and Gears of War.
But okay, so
you can't-
Smash doesn't define Nintendo like Halo
no,
defines
Halo
Xbox.
is the cover for Xbox.
Halo is
It's worth
still
saying
Xbox's.
Nintendo-
Halo.
It's
Versus
where you get the
Xbox,
colors
I
for
guess,
the
yeah.
game.
This is
If
how
we're
significant
talking
Halo
what I
is
consider
to
Nintendo
America.
Switch
To
versus
Microsoft
Xbox
products,
One.
you literally have Cortana, a fictional character created in a video game
Technically,
as your
that's
new
Microsoft.
AI
It's no
system.
longer Cortana for real.
Technically,
It is Cortana.
Cortana
Don't argue with Ghost.
Microsoft.
My,
Yeah,
My tablet says,
Cortana is
"Hey, Cortana."
Microsoft, not Xbox, which is the point. They're getting very technical.
See, it says
There's
Smash
an
to Nintendo,
Xbox.
Halo to Xbox.
Yeah.
Not
What's about
Cortana is Microsoft.
Xbox has always been Microsoft.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but they
same-
fuse
in
Cortana
this context,
from a
it's
not
video
the same.
game as their new AI running name.
Okay,
Okay, right, yeah,
That's
I'm
just-
this
Nintendo-
just defines the company.
We're
Like,
talking about
But
Nintendo
you've
gaming.
You've took a
When I
video
say
game to
Xbox,
breed
it's
into your
Xbox gaming,
normal
but that also includes
like
all the
business
consoles, all the
sutra.
games, all the gaming property.
Like
And so in that
Cortana
thing,
doesn't count in that gaming.
yeah, so the Cortana thing is
part
it's
of
just
Halo.
No, Cortana
He's showing
is
this-
part of Microsoft. Halo
Which
adopted
owns-
it because Halo is Microsoft. But Cortana, if Halo hadn't existed, Cortana would still be a thing.
It wouldn't be called Cortana though.
It would be called.
No, it wouldn't.
no.
Cortana was such a popular name due to Halo that
No.
that's why they ran with it.
Well, I'm not gonna argue that because I'm obviously not a Microsoft exec, but Cortana would still be Cortana without Halo.
yeah, it's true.
It'd be a version of Cortana, just like Siri,
Yeah,
like
but I don't think it would be called Cortana.
Cortana.
gave them
It'd be
a
called like
context.
Edge or something.
It gave them a context.
This man just throwing out random.
No, because
When when you think of Cortana, you think of a blue chick
Yeah.
from Halo.
yeah, sure.
When you think of Siri, you don't think of nothing but an apple, a talking apple.
just
like
alphabet, that's it.
Yeah.
Just-
So if you don't have this precursor of Halo with Cortana as your reference points to have this feminine voice that she has, and the exact same voice she uses in the game.
so Halo is more important than Xbox and Smash to Nintendo.
Yes, because you don't have to run anything
Yeah.
from Smash. We've all agreed.
So
to
that's
that.
three.
Yeah.
That's three.
He just
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
that's
I
three.
said
caught
that.
that, bro.
Yeah.
That was
just
four. I
agreed
think
with
it's
Thank you.
I said that earlier.
I
said Nintendo. I
Four
said
to
that
go.
Nintendo don't need Smash.
They don't, because the thing is, I'm gonna tell you what we met.
Smash is good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but it doesn't define the
Nintendo
brand.
had to already
But they
have
didn't need
successful
Luigi's
games
Mansion.
to make
Whoa,
Smash.
whoa.
Smash is an
Luigi's Mansion
afterthought
was a
to
flagship
the original
for the
IPs.
few.
That
Yeah,
game
no,
was
legendary.
Zelda, Fire
can't
Emblem,
change the
Animal
dynamics.
Crossing.
So-
Then you get Smash. Halo is Halo.
So my thing is, y'all are looking at it from the beginning to now, and I'm looking at it from now forward.
We're just looking at the brand as a whole.
The whole entire brand.
No, you're looking at it from the beginning.
Yeah, but you don't have Xbox One unless you have 360 unless you have the Xbox.
That's why I'm
No,
looking
that's
at it
not
from Xbox One.
What?
forward.
I went from PlayStation 2.
No, I'm talking about the
I'm not
company.
talking about that. Yeah,
Oh,
company.
okay, I thought you.
No, I got all my time tripping.
I'm saying if Microsoft came out tomorrow and
You
said
just
we're
flex.
never making another Halo, their
I have big
share
biceps.
would drop the same
Yeah, big biceps.
percentage as if Nintendo came out tomorrow and said we're never making another Smash.
I don't
It would
think
be the
so.
same 10, 12,
Because a lot of the
16%
hardcore
drop.
Smashers
Actually,
still
you might
got
just messed
GameCubes and still.
I think it was
the
cheap
sales
for
would skyrocket and the download would skyrocket.
Yeah, I think
But the
value-
Halo sales would skyrocket too.
No, they
Not
wouldn't.
necessarily.
Yes. If Microsoft came out
People
and
got
said
tired
they
after
would never make
ODST.
another...
Yeah, they're not
They showed me
revaluing
No,
the same.
that's where I
No,
disagree.
no. This is where you messed up. Nintendo,
No, I got passionate right here.
Let me say
bro.
why. Let me say why. Nintendo has a record. We've all seen it where they release a game, and then they won't make it anymore. It becomes rare. And Smash is available to download. It will skyrocket because it won't be able to get bought physical no more.
I'm here to tell you, if Microsoft said tomorrow, if Microsoft on Monday, we're gonna say Monday, Microsoft came out and said we're done with Halo, we will never make another Halo, I would go in and download every Halo ever made on Monday.
Bro, they would drop you a damn special pack that's like
Yeah.
200 gigs and you just download them all.
And
for
they're
a
saying
certain
that
amount of price.
Nintendo would do the same thing.
No.
No, they wouldn't. They
Nintendo
didn't
is
have
known
to.
for having their games become rare. Hold on. Back in the day, that Xenoblade Chronicles when it first came out on 3DS, because nobody had it. If you had a game, and if your game store got it, it was literally the only game that came out that was more than the traditional $60. It was like the only one.
How long are you?
And you had to be on special list for it too.
Side note, but
What's up?
how long are y'all staying here?
I'll probably leave. Once
Yeah, we're not.
Oh, well, never mind then.
He said, "Go home, chill a little bit."
He just gonna try to.
No, I got
Leave that girl alone. Let her sleep. Let her eat.
That's why she tired now.
Let she rest.
Yo, that's why I had to get this weekend, man. You know what I'm talking
You
about.
tired?
I'm
You
not
said you
tired.
tired?
She's I'm not tired.
She
bro.
tired.
I'm good. 3 years straight.
All right.
She sent y'all to my house as a vacation for themselves. I can't stand John Smith. Get others.
So yeah, that's
I'm
it for
gonna
us. So
take
we
this
pretty much figured out that please leave Dub alone, man. It's okay. We can enjoy it.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't talk bad
DC
about us.
possibly can be better than novel,
Could be.
Marvel,
Could
Could
be.
be. Has the potential.
but
They're
I don't
building
see
up
it
to-
personally
I
coming
don't
out
see
in the
it.
next
I
10
think only
years.
if Marvel drops the ball in the next phase.
Just off
So
their current history,
personally-
but it's possible.
Personally, based off history, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it
Because
definitely
historically,
is set
every
up
phase has
to-
been hard.
Yeah, they're
Every
the
phase.
last couple movies have been better.
They
on a better track.
even got better.
Yeah,
But DC did get better too.
Dick Grayson, that's Robin.
Yes.
Out of the votes.
I mean, once you
Yes.
Out of the votes.
Dick Grayson is the
Bro,
best
Dick
Robin.
Grayson is the best character that has ever played.
No,
Robin.
we voted. We're just saying out of the
Dick
votes.
Grayson is the
Dick
best character to ever play
Are
Robin.
you trying to bring a rebuttal at this hour?
Yeah, it's too late.
Reverse has been
It's
made.
late.
I have made my rebuttal multiple times.
Yeah, we're just saying out of the vote. We heard you.
Robin.
It doesn't
We
matter.
heard you.
Best character to play Robin.
Colin, it was an electoral vote. You got electoral voted out. Sorry.
Electoral colleges, nigga.
How do we feel about GameStop? It's kind of 3-2.
Yeah.
3-2. Don't care. Let it burn. And
Let it burn.
Smash is not to Nintendo as Halo is to Xbox. They're not the defining thing of the brand.
That's another one I
Nintendo is not
disagree with.
defined by Smash.
You can disagree, but just remember this one thing: to make Smash, I had to have multiple successful.
I don't hate.
I'd have multiple successful franchises to even make this massive fighting
another
game.
Mario World or
Halo
something
was the
probably.
first. Smash had to already have multi-million sellers. Then Smash came out. The result of Smash from my already success. Halo is Xbox.
6/29/2020. Both companies say they're not making Halo or Smash again. Both companies drop by the same percentage.
I would love to see that because I do not think that will happen. But that's
my argument. That's my argument.
But we can't prove that.
You're right.
I can prove my point. These came first, then Smash, Xbox, Halo, synonymous. Twice.
All right.
Why you say yo, let's go in the group chat?
But yeah, this is just Nerds and Swag rambling on. This is our opinions on things. This is nothing set in stone.
Nerds with Swag rambling. That's the name of the podcast, bro. Rambling.
That's what we are.
Rambling.
Just
That's all we
rambling
do.
on.
Because you've been drinking.
You're right.
I've been drinking.
Why you
I've been
snitching on
drinking.
Right. Dry snitching on us.
Why you snitching, bro?
I ain't saying no names, my guy.
You didn't say no names. You just snitched, bro.
Drinking H2O because we believe in hydration.
It's mostly water.
Hard drink. Hard
I say
cider.
liquor don't count.
Drink water, hydrate. Nerds and Swag. That's all we believe in. Come on, guys.
Drinking water
We
with
gotta make
protection.
that ass bigger, bro.